Boom. It is done.
And it says that my camera is sharing, so oh well.
I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on with that. So, it's been a while. This is part 8 of the assault on Maerimydra. God, lots happened. You guys have, gathered forces throughout this whole time and finally made your assaults on the lair of where the demonic fire giants are, and had pushed. You guys had pushed through, did a couple missions. However, the other guys we didn't have very much success breaching the gates. The north gate was breached, but most of them died because of the mother, the thing that was spitting out these weird darrow out of the little thing in her middle. And you guys wound up killing her. And who was it? Avum Yestrel, the current first lord of Hillsfar, had two sets of sending stones and was trying to communicate with, I believe it was Elenil, and the other was who was it? Was it the Drow? It's been so long now. It was, yeah, Solon. So they would, Voom had said Northgate breached, heading to Haled's castle with the adventurers. Meet us there. She replies back, "We failed to breach the west gate. The only ones left alive are me and Olisara. We will do our best to try and meet you at the rendezvous point." And then he uses a different one, says the same thing, asks the same thing, and then Solom comes back and says, "Sorry, we got held up at the swamp and failed to breach the east gate. When we were gaining ground, a massive swarm of dwarven ghosts attacked us. I don't know why that's so funny. Most of my men are dead. Chob, Mercedes, and I have survived. We will try our best to retreat and get to Northgate and meet you by the castle." So, yeah, not very many peeps alive. I think the people with you right now are at the very end. Gleveth and what's his name? The Order of the Gauntlet, half-orc paladin guy, the monk from the east, and the Abjurer girl, the one that Lance had some encounters with. Had met with y'all. It was Vume Yestrel, Crixus' dad, Dorna Whitebeard, and a few Red Plumes had survived. And Sarah Nola was with you guys. So y'all are kind of hauled up in this area. Copy.
Everything's gone to shit, basically.
Where is that? Oh, Maerimydra, there it is. So, yeah.
We're like the only group that survived. Is that kind of the truth there? What happened?
Well, the guys that are with you now are the known survivors. According to the Sending Stone, yeah, Elenil is supposedly survived, but she hasn't met up with you. And Solomon, the two other guys, and Chob had survived. And they're trying to get to where you are. So you were here. You found an empty building that you could all long rest in. And you decided to make your way. The faction leaders want to go head to the castle. Or at least see if they can see the other guys.
Okay. Is there a sneaky way to get there without having to go into 1,000 demon encounters?
They want to just run for it. One of them says that they see Elenil approaching with Olisara, and they're being stealthily kind of coming from this direction, and said, "So we found you."
That's good.
And they look pretty beat up, but they had rested up somewhat. Elenil's like, we need to get in there now. I believe that. I think it's pretty obvious now, especially with the power of this madness, that I'm pretty sure Graz'zt is in there himself. So we need to go take him down.
Isn't he a god?
He's a demon lord. So not necessarily god, but
Isn't that one of the things that you could have as a warlock? You could have like Graz'zt as your deity or whatever the heck they are.
it might be a pact thing, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. How does that work?
Yeah.
Fiend, I guess. Fiend pact. Yeah.
All right. So she wants to get to the castle and they want to make a run for it. I mean, by peeking our heads outside of our little hideout there, how many demons do I see wandering around everywhere throughout the city?
Oh, they're everywhere. They're on full alert. You see demons of all sorts. You see fire giants, demonic fire giants.
Well, is it just me or making a giant run for? I mean, we're not like the castle's not like 10 feet away, is it? I mean, I assume it's some crazy distance. What is this distance on the map
It's
here? Holy cow!
400 feet.
400 feet.
Yeah. Oh, and I had this. If you want a cool picture, I found a picture of it right here. That's what the castle looks like.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is we only have 400 feet, but I mean that's still a long football, more than a football field of distance to carry. Is there a way we can like, while we're resting, is there a way that we can like have people watching for patterns maybe or something? Like, are they scanning for patterns like in the street, or like every 5 minutes they're walking by here and there, and that way we can look for a hole or a gap to move that 400 yards?
Well, everybody else is. All the leaders are saying. I think what's going to come. What we need now we need some heroes, and
I think showing up
with the best thing. I think the best thing that we could do is make a run for it, and we'll hold them off while you storm the castle.
These non-hero people are going to hold off the entire city from, because they did so well at penetrating the several defenses.
Yeah. Well, to Elenil's credit, all she had were peasants helping her. So, but yeah, her and Olisara are like, they look like, yes, we did not do very well, but you obviously have.
So they're not going to come into the castle with us. They're just going to cover us getting in.
Looks like we got the castle on our own.
Yeah, us three. Yes, we got this.
We own it.
So you got, well, except for Trix's, hang on, let me show you.
Are we gonna get our faces smashed in without a foursome?
Yeah, our main fighter, you know.
Oh no, actually is. So I'll show you like who your backup is right here. So you scroll down a bit where it has a bunch of guys down here. So this is your team right now.
All right.
So,
Crix's dad is here.
Yeah.
I need to strike up a conversation with that guy because there's still some unanswered questions going on here. He's full on human. I want to ask him what happened. Did his mom do bad things to you? I mean, what's
it was
the deal
drunk.
there?
He was dark.
Says, man, just got drunk one night and just I don't know. It just happened.
Full on orc. I always assume it was the guy was the full orc and did something to a woman, but no, he's like, I want that big burly woman. I want that burly beast of a woman.
Wow. In terms of our dark elf allies, that dwarf ghost plan of mine didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. Are there any of the dark elves left?
They're supposedly on the way.
Some of them did survive?
Well, it was Solum and Mercedes.
Okay.
So he survived, and Chop survived.
When those guys get here, let's not mention that I had anything to do with the dwarf ghosts.
Sounds good.
Probably for the best.
What about
Elena would probably definitely, whisper to you, yes, please keep that on the DL. Right now, we believe the best thing for to get more ties with Hillsfar and build this alliance. We don't really want to ruin our chances with forming an alliance with the Drow.
I'm not going to lie about it, but I'm just not going to say anything.
Sounds good.
That's the best policy.
She thinks that Graz'zt himself is here.
Yeah.
What exactly does she want us to do then inside the castle?
Go banish him back to the abyss.
That's okay. Well, I have banishment.
Yeah. I mean, I got a banish ability too. Sure.
Just keep banishing him until he goes away.
There you go.
And then we win.
Okay. What if we go in there and we don't find Graz'zt? What do you want us to do then?
Then Haled must die.
Okay, so Haled?
Yes.
Refresh my memory. Who's Haled again?
Haled is the leader here. She's the daughter of... she has Graz'tz's blood in her. She's half demon, half fire giant.
Okay, so really it's an assassination mission. Okay, so we're going to get in there and we're going to jack it up. All right.
Yeah, and I do believe that you still have a faction mission.
Hey,
something about babies or something.
Yeah. Did the exchange for Dawnbringer for Ionstone occur? JCP?
Yes. Yeah, you said you did it in the log sheet, right?
Yeah, I did all the paperwork. Yeah. I just wanted to make sure I'm carrying her. Some halfling came running down with it.
Yeah, it was like carrying a torch.
Oh, we got you.
He trips on a rock and it falls out of his hand. He's like,
okay, I've got this for you. I'll be taking that Ionstone. I needed to sign this here. Okay, we're all good. He goes running off.
Courier. Sounds legit.
Sounds legit. Which he should have had. So one of y'all should have had at least all along.
He's wearing a little brown uniform.
Yeah.
Is that little girl with the goat still shadowing us?
She
kind of creeps me out.
Yeah, you look around and you do not see her or the goat.
What is the deal with her?
I don't know. I think Crixus has seen her twice already before in various locations.
We saw her way back at the beginning, didn't we? At the very first adventure.
I don't remember if it was that one. I know that he saw her remember when Crixus went mad or what it was, I think it was Lance went mad and hit Crixus in the balls or vice versa.
Oh, yeah.
We were at that celebration or whatever.
Yeah.
Musician was playing.
He took it seriously.
Yeah.
That one, yeah. Crixus, I think, was the only one that saw her, and she was eating pie in the corner with like all the juices dripping down her hands.
Creepy.
like red juices. And then he saw her in, I think all y'all saw her up in the tree right before Alade died, the girl that sacrificed herself,
Right.
to get y'all through the thing, or to rescue the leader of Flan, the one that later got resurrected and then went evil and killed
I
herself.
want to know what the story is with her. That's very weird. Because we saw her in regular Adventure League stuff, right? But we also saw her in book adventures, didn't we?
No.
Or is she only Adventure League?
Only in, I think only Adventure League stuff.
Okay. That'd be super weird if she crossed over.
I think she's they throw her in, I think, every season somewhere. But so
strangeness. Next time she's around, I'm detecting evil.
So everybody's kind of raring to do this, and they're asking you, "You ready to do this?"
They're like, oh, would they offer us again for this? Something crazy? Or, my God,
Your life.
They're like, all right.
Yeah, Chris's dad looks really nervous. He's not much of a fighter or anything like that. So
apparently, he didn't put up a fight.
He's like shaking. Yeah, he's like shaking. He's like, well, I'll do this. Fucking was never there for my boy. Not that I knew about him, but I could do something. Now's the time. We'll hold him off for you.
Got raped by an orc. Never knew something came out of it. I understand.
And then you start hearing some noise, and apparently Solemn's on the way. And you hear like blast, like arcane blast, and apparently he's attracted some attention.
Time to go.
It's like, we tried getting like there. They saw us. If there's something we need to do it now. And Elenil kind of fills them in on what they're doing. Chob's like, what do you mean, man? What do you mean, huh? What?
Hey. Well, Chob's
I still can't
to go.
Hey, you guys are alive.
He's like, can't talk. Fire giants. You look back and there's just like a shit ton of fire giants and demons like hauling ass, like 100.
I'm gonna look at Chob and be like, hey, the whole castle thing, we got that. We're gonna take care of that. So maybe you can, you do for me, I do for you. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do this, man. You family. Come on, man. You do this for me. I got your back for life.
All right.
Come on, yeah, do it now, man, Johnny. Do it now.
Stay golden, pony boy.
I'm a made man. We do this, right? I'm a made man. Oh, all right.
So y'all fight your way to the thing here, and you go up, and you see the castle. And you just see like they're all spread out, and there are kind of the rangers are kind of up high on the high, and then the fighters are down low, trying to prevent them from getting out. You see spells going off, clang, clang, and they're like, "Go now! We don't know how much time we have."
I like to ask every person I meet, "Are you Halade?" If they say yes, I shoot them. If not, I move on. I go, sorry, I'm wrong room.
So you enter the castle, and it's kind of a weird thing. Just kind of you find areas that have stairs that go up, and then go up to other levels, and then go up, and then there's this like spire. There's two main columns, and then eventually there's one. But as you're going through, you're seeing like just all these dead bodies everywhere.
Dead bodies of what?
Of demons and giants, like dead, just all dead. as you're going up.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Can I look at what I think killed them?
It looks like a dagger.
All of them.
Apparently, yeah.
What?
Somebody with daggers have stabbed. How many demons we talking about? Like bunches of them?
Not like an overwhelming amount, no. Just, one or two in every room. Probably a total of 10.
Can I do a medicine check to see how long ago this was, maybe, or something?
Sure.
Strong suit, but... Ain't 11. Oh, I should have done guidance.
You'd say definitely within... You didn't get too high, so you can't get exact, but definitely within about 2 days. Within 2 days' time, somewhere.
Okay, so not super recent. Okay.
Yeah, but any time between, then.
Where are the stab marks at? Are they like low, like around the ankles of these giants, or are they like on the throat or the neck or the abdomen?
They're kind of low.
Like,
there might be some parts where the throats are slit, but.
So most of the stab wounds are low. Like what height? Like human height or like halfling height?
Probably halfling height.
What the hell is going on here? Did we know of any other humanoid hero people coming in here to help us out that were like roguish?
Not that you know of.
I don't know how to view that. Do we have a friend in here, maybe?
All right, hang on. Let me drag you to the thing here.
I'd like to. I recommend we slowly follow the trail of bodies. Somebody's killing demons, so that's a good sign.
Okay, so I got Lancer, Repeat. Repeat's back up, right? You Spinger.
Yes.
Okay. And that's weird. It didn't heal your hit points for Bam. Sorry. Fix that. Okay, Crixus is not here. We'll just pretend Crixus is here. I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna do that. So you get to this area. And you feel, for a moment, you feel a little bit disoriented, and then you are on a bridge connecting the highest tower of the castle with a massive hanging stalactite. And I don't know, can you see this?
Whoa.
That's what it looks like.
What's the glowing black orb?
Yeah.
What is that?
You think that's where the madness is emanating from?
The madness?
It's just the madness. It's just like...
We gotta destroy that.
How far? Yeah, how far away is it?
Oh, it's about 5, 15, 30, 60, 70, 80 feet away.
Is there a way I can maybe do an Arcana check to see if there's some way I can shut that down or disrupt it, or if I think a Dispel Magic would do something to it?
Okay, you can give an Arcana check.
I am going to do guidance on this because I forgot last time. So, guidance. Come on, Asmodeus, help me out. Oh, Jesus.
Ooh.
Not going to help much.
Yeah, I think it actually gives a 9.
9. Got a 9. Tier 3, and I got a 9. You think that cuts it?
Man, you've never seen anything like this. You're like, what the hell?
I'm like, guys, I don't know what that is. That black thing looks dangerous. I have no idea. You guys have any thoughts?
I don't know this arcane stuff. I don't know what that means. What is it?
I don't know. I'll look over at Thane.
Let's see.
I'll
Yeah,
slap
I'll
some
just-
guidance on you. I'm going to slap him and go, come on. What does Asmodeus think? What do you think Asmodeus thinks you want to know?
$18.
Oh, that just gives you a D4 on it.
Yeah, roll a
so-
d4.
You get a 10 to a 13. So at least you break 10.
Yeah, if you break 10, you know a little bit of something. So
13.
Yeah. It ain't really that great either. Let's see. It's a gigantic black pulsing sphere, aflame with demonic fire. But so you don't really know too much about it either, Archon. But Ben, you have your robe. What plane does your robe allow you to see through?
The ethereal.
Okay. So Ben, where'd it go? Ben sees a mirror image of the spiraling tower hanging upside down above it in the ethereal plane, centered on the sphere, so each tower cups the orb between them.
Huh.
Weird.
Crossover point.
Do we have any mind flayers with us?
No, they build.
Those bastards. Because can't they go into the ethereal plane?
I don't know. Maybe a plane shift, yeah.
They could have attacked it on one side, and we could have attacked it on the other.
I'm going to try to refresh my thing. I don't know why everybody... Cameras start freezing up.
I don't know what that means, though.
I had to switch back to Chrome.
It's funny you say ethereal. I thought it would be like to a demonic world, but it's something with the ethereal plane.
Yeah.
Ethereal is like where all the dead people come from, right?
No.
Not necessarily,
Spirits?
no.
It's they traverse it to get to the outer planes.
It's
Oh wait, no, the
no,
ethereal plane.
this the
I'm
inner
thinking of the
planes.
astral.
The
Yeah,
astral's outer. I think the ethereal's inner.
the inner planes, right?
So it's similar to the world where Frodo puts on the ring. That would probably be more of the. That would reminds you of the ethereal because it's like a mirror world. Did you ever play as the Zelda on Super NES?
Long time ago.
You go to the dark world. Remember that?
It's the upside down.
It's similar to the upside down. So there's the yeah, it's basically that. But I think that would be more like the what do they call it? There's the Feywild and the what's the other one? God dang it.
The shadow.
Yeah, Shadowfells. Yeah. So I think the upside down is supposed to be like the Shadowfell.
Yeah, well, the ethereal is just kind of a gray, smoggy place. You can see the material world, but it looks like it's hazy.
Yeah.
So it's like it's in a fog. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
demons don't do anything with the ethereal plane, do they?
They can move around through it just like anybody else.
Oh,
That
okay.
gets to it. They have to get to it.
I figured that this would have something to do with the demonic you know what I mean, like a demon plane or something like that. So that's why the ethereal plane is very interesting. I went to the.
Just want to let you know too. Up ahead, kind of on the railing, as you're looking a little bit closer, you're kind of distracted by the big, huge sphere. But now that you're like focusing on the bridge, Near the inn on the railing, you see covered head to toe with blood is a small, smiling human girl and a blind goat.
What the hell?
Bloody footprints lead from the castle tower door to the rail.
Was there bloody footprints around the dead bodies too that were stabbed with daggers?
Sure. Yeah.
Yikes.
You hear a voice saying, "Well, come in and outsides."
Now I'm starting to wonder if we can trust the goat girl.
I don't trust her at all.
She's killing demons. I mean,
she says, "I's wishing be on great adventure with you, sir. We have a great fun."
The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
She's creeping me out, man.
She is too, but as long as she doesn't pull the dagger on us, I'm okay with her killing up lots and lots of demons. Something weird is going on, though. I always thought that was not just a regular little girl.
I'm going to use Divine Sense. Is she celestial, fiend, or undead?
Oh, okay.
She's more fiend than you've ever seen before. She's Graz'zt in disguise. Kill it!
Hang on, let me check real quick. See if there's anything. Okay. Alright, they don't make this very easy for me, do they?
Oh, I didn't know we're that close to her.
I mean, you're probably not literally that close. It's just I don't have very much room unless all these words start showing up on the map.
All right, because once I can talk to her without a demon overhearing, I'd be like, did you do that to all these little demons here? You know, the ones that are all bleeding on the ground?
Yes, this is.
Oh. Isn't it a little dangerous for you to be over here?
Mrs. I love us, the dangers.
What did she show up as on my Divine Sense?
I'm trying to find if there's anything. I don't know if there's.
Okay.
So what are you doing here? We're here to stop Helena. Do you know where she is?
Hang on. I need to see so I can figure out.
Okay. See if she just comes right out and attacks us and murders us. Takes this dagger and starts stabbing us across the kneecaps too.
Straight up murderizes you.
I don't want to die.
I see you, tiefling. Smell of demon too.
Man, that better be doing it right. Is that cut off? Shit. What? Man, God. Hang on, I'm gonna have to look up Forgotten Realms wiki here. That's lame. They need to include all this shit here. That's ridiculous. They didn't make this shit up. What can you detect?
Celestial Fiend Undead.
Yeah, Celestial Fiend and Undead. I think Fiend includes demons and devils.
Okay, so that's not that. So, I don't know, you might get... I don't think you would pick up anything.
Really?
I don't think you would pick up any of those.
Okay, so just a regular girl who is slaughtering the shit out of
It doesn't
demons.
mean she's a
Okay.
regular girl, but none of those things that he could pick up are being picked up.
Okay. I'll ask her if she happens to know where Halade might be. And that you are very much not what you seem, are you?
She just kind of looks around and... Maybe we'll get back to where I was.
The chance she's like a halfling or a gnome in disguise or something like that? Really a 20th level rogue or something. Has a love for goats.
Does the goat show up as anything? Celestial Fiend, Undead?
I'm trying to think that there's I don't know if it's something or something else. So I don't know if it's something else, nothing would show up. God dang it, man.
Well, if it was a god or a demigod, it would show up as celestial or fiend. Just
but
in
what
terms
about
of the sphere?
But what about well, I'll give it away.
Yeah,
I'm just saying that there's something that would
All right, she's just a 20th level halfling ranger with a goat pet. Just that's what it is, I guess.
A goat pet.
Just shows up, just cutting people down.
If I could find out what
I'll just ask her and say, well, you really aren't what you seem to be, are you?
Okay, I think maybe God dang, if I could find out something about something. They did not put any of this shit in the mod, so I'm sorry, guys.
They didn't give her a stat block?
Mm-mm. So that would have been something probably good to fucking A, man. Doesn't seem plain. I mean, to be honest, guys, I mean, I just don't know because they don't give me enough information. So I'm really sorry.
That's all right. What does she say when? What does she respond to when I say that? They go, you aren't really what you seem to be.
She just doesn't really seem to be paying much attention to you.
What is she paying attention to?
She's just kind of looking at the blood on her hands, seemed fascinated with it.
I'll ask her if she happens to know where Alade might be.
She points her dagger to the thing with where the shiny sphere is, the pulsating sphere.
I go, Alade is in there?
She nods her head.
How do you know that?
What else?
How much more is this all that's here? Is this spire, or is there more like? When you say castle, I thought it meant like there's a big castle.
We already went through the castle.
And there, so we went through the castle, and there is nothing but just dead demons everywhere.
Yeah. This is the temple, the Undying Temple. That's this thing.
Well.
And did you tell the rest of the guys what you saw on the ethereal?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so, and then he told you what you saw. So kind of like this, but mirror it on the other side, but on the ethereal plane. That's what Ban could see with his robe.
So we want to go up through that big black evil circle and come down on the other side, and that's where we're hoping Alade is at.
How about this, Ban? Just so I'll make a judgment call, and that way you don't waste your thing. How about we do this? I don't have enough info, but I'll make a judgment call here. So how about you're picking up Celestial on the goat, and we'll say Fiend on the girl.
Weird.
Yeah. That's the only way I can really describe it in those terms. I don't know.
No, that's fine.
So we've checked out this entire castle, and the only thing, so there's nothing but dead demons everywhere in the whole castle, and this spire thing. Is that correct?
This was at the very top. So I don't know if you heard, but let me reread it.
I must have misunderstood something.
So, okay, let me read. So, okay, so when you exit when you get to the top of one of the spires, there is a bridge connecting the highest tower of the castle with a massive hanging stalactite, which is that thing.
I know she's pointing to that, but I don't have any reason to trust this girl. Shouldn't we check the rest of the castle for this demon before we start jumping into giant black holes?
I'm not saying we jump in the giant black hole, but we should at least go take a look at it to see if we can turn it off, because not having that madness effect going on would be really useful.
I already did an Arcana check and couldn't figure. Do I think if I got closer to it, I'd be able to get maybe a better look at information?
There might be some controls or something, or a gem, or you know what I mean? There might be something controlling it that we can turn off or destroy or whatever.
I'd be with that. I mean, I'd be willing to walk up a little bit closer and kind of go up the stairwell to get a better look at it, see if there are some controls or anything that can be manipulated. I'm down with that. I'm just not 100% on board with jumping into this black.
You might be able to do a history check. I could pull some info from something else to see if I can find it.
Somebody good at history. I'll slap Asmodeus on him to say, "Think hard, my friend. Think hard." I have a -1 at history, so maybe I got better than that. Ooh, look at that. 16 plus, so 17 to 20.
All right. There we go. 16. Is that with your D4?
You didn't put it on, but
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Add a D4 to that and see what you get.
18.
18.
You do know that from history check that this is the same temple. It's a living temple dedicated to Kiaransali, who was I guess one of the good drow goddesses. Long ago, it was summoned by someone named Ire Siren during the Silence of Lolth.
Spider Queen, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So let me see. So you know about you do remember
Elias tree?
you
Is
did
that what you said?
yeah how do you say it? Kiaransali?
Kiaransali? Okay.
Yeah.
Because Elias tree is a good drow goddess.
So do you guys want to get closer to it to see if we can see some controls or something like that?
I'm up for it.
Good.
All right. Yeah, we'll move a little closer.
So
but I'm definitely not jumping in or touching
also
the black
with
sphere.
your history, you'd probably learn that this thing at one point was a sentient creature, but it was killed, and I think it was. Let me see who it was. But it was killed at some point. When the drow used to be here before, and then it was taken over by the fire giants. It was actually, I think, Khaled's father who took it over, and then now I think he died, so she's taking it over. Let's see. There might be something in here too. I could tell you.
Man, who's Khaled's father?
Oh god.
That?
Something Hellspawn. I used to know all this.
So cheery.
Yeah, I used to know all this stuff. Kurgoth Hellspawn, half-fiend fire giant who led the assault upon the drow city of Maerimydra. So he's the one that took it over, the town. Khaled is his daughter, and they have the blood of Graz'zt that runs through them.
I mean, all the stuff you're telling me, I don't know why that makes me believe that she would be in this thing or on the other side necessarily. I'll take a closer look at it and see if there's a way to any controls or something to turn it off or anything like that.
Where do you go? You go inside?
No, absolutely not. But I will get closer to it. I will even go up the stairwell a little bit or something like that to get a better look at it. But in no way, shape, or form am I going in or touching that black sphere.
All right.
So when I get closer, is there anything else I see that gives me any kind of indication that something could be manipulated or
No.
or touched or turned off or
No.
now that I'm closer, do I get any kind of more information about how I could stop this?
No, not really.
So where are we getting this idea that we have to go through the black sphere into the, I guess, the ethereal plane?
Yeah, because I'm not trusting some crazy little girl that won't talk. That makes no sense to me. That's obviously some kind of form of demon or something like that because she's slaughtering demon and she's covered in blood. So to me, that's in no way, shape, or form a good thing.
Well, she's standing near a door, so she's pointing towards. I don't know if you meant. She wasn't pointing at the sphere. She was pointing at the building that houses the sphere.
Yeah, that's what I thought. We go through the door, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's something different. I thought you're trying to tell me that I got to go through this
No.
sphere into a different plane of existence. I'm like, what the fuck that? I'll ask her and be like, well, if she's in there, how come you don't want to tear up more demons?
Let's go. I'm ready.
Oh, shit.
She does.
Okay, sold. I mean, I look at all the... How many demon bodies have we come across walking here again?
Several.
Several? She can hold her own better than I can with the dagger.
Right.
And she's killing demons, so far she's on the right side. Alright, I'm down with checking out this door. How big of a door is this? Like a demon, a giant demon-sized door?
It's just like a twisted looking... It almost kind of looks like it's living, but
Can I
not
check
quite.
it?
Like
Can
it
I
was
check
once living, it's like the corpse of something.
Can I check it for traps?
Sure. Does not seem to be trapped.
I'll try to open that bitch and take a peek in.
Sure. Yeah, so this band, your check would know that this is a former temple to Kier Ransely, the drow goddess of undeath. As far as you knew, that this thing was inactive, but it appears to have been reactivated somehow.
And this is a good goddess of death, not an evil one?
Yeah.
Undeath.
Okay.
Interesting.
Undeath or death?
Undeath.
A good goddess of undeath.
Supposedly.
That is really confusing.
It certainly is.
Let me just be Kier Ransely. Let me be 100%
And something
sure.
related to the ethereal plane.
Someone's give me a religion check. Okay, maybe I was wrong. My bad.
Not a good god?
Nope.
Okay.
I guess I was thinking of the one that I could have sworn she was good. All right, my bad.
So evil goddess.
So yeah, so she may have been a little chaotic evil.
Big difference. All right. Well, what do I see when I open the door?
You see.
200 demons staring at me. I'd like to slowly close the door.
Moving on.
Yeah. I feel like I'd open the door a little bit, peek my head in, close the door, and go, nope, she's not in there. And let's move on.
It's gonna be weird trying to do this. This is so like a weird
Giant UL.
Yeah. Man, this is like a weird map, so it's gonna be kind of weird.
It's weird how the light moves too. It moves in these blocky squares, how it opens things up. It's very strange.
Yeah, very weird.
I go, I don't know what's going on here, but the light is possessed.
Let me get back to where I was. So, let me see. So I think I already said that. You are Hollow Tower of the Current Gigantic Closing Sphere, Flame of Demonic. Okay. I already said that. Okay, well, so, alright, so, oops. Alright, you found the entrance, very easy, a lot easier than they wanted you to, but oh well. This door, is like a mouth-like orifice that gives way in the eastern wall. Okay. So what do you do?
The one that I opened?
Yeah.
The one that I opened is like a mouth.
Yeah.
How did I open it?
I guess you pull it open.
I guess I'll pull it open and be like, ew, this is nasty. Does it stay open? Because I'm not squeezing through no door that's like a butthole or something like that. That's what you're saying.
So it's open for now,
yeah. Do I have to like tickle the edge of it or something like that? I don't really get it.
Elisan goes in.
I'd like to look through to make sure that it can open again, that we're not locked in here. Like if I kind of stick my head through and look, does it look like it can still be open from this side?
Yeah, it looks like it's kind of like closing up a little bit though.
So I'll do something to try to reopen it. Does it reopen back up?
Yeah, you tick a little bit and it goes.
Okay.
Open.
So it looks like I can still open it and close it the same way I did from the front, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, still think you know where Halade is in here? See if she points another bloody finger yet.
Wisa, Misa Killan, Haled, Runnin, Hiran.
Yeah. I look back at my party's members and go, anybody else speak crazy?
I don't understand. Wait, is there a wall or something here?
Yeah, this map is so weird.
I'll try to say something in infernal to her. Does she understand that better?
I'll look at her. That line? I didn't mean to draw on your map.
Oh, that's fine.
I'd like to look at her and say, do you know where Halade is in infernal? See if she responds to that. See if she responds to that a little faster.
See, that's what, that's devil, right?
Kind of, I think. Well, I don't know the difference between.
Devil speak. Well, if I could find something out. She does not understand you.
Okay, never mind. I just want to see maybe if there was a language barrier and she spoke that better. But she's not pointing a certain direction?
Not necessarily.
Alright. I'll tell Repeat to go to the edges and... What are we in here? It looks like we're in like a teardrop shaped room.
So yeah, there's a weird, I guess it's like a, I don't know, a platform up or something here.
Platform, like we're higher?
Yeah.
I will look through Repeat's eyes and I will stealthily fly him over to the edge here to look over.
Okay. You see, looks like to be some type of demon and two others. Or hang on, let me check the. Probably going to be a weak party. You see like one demon and then another. Like you've encountered him before. It's a rock. It's like a vulture-looking head kind of demon. And the other one, I don't think you've come across before, is looks like.
I'll relay this to the party. So there's a rock down there. How far down is it?
And you see them, they're you see like piles of cushions are heaped to the sides. Okay, that makes no sense. Alright, this is stupid. All right. Apparently, you do see there's piles of cushions are heaped to the sides of this thing.
Of what thing?
Of the area, and you see several large demonic creatures languidly resting upon them, smoking from a gold-plated hookah. You see a chained drow woman who stands nearby, eyes downcast.
Is there like what's the ledge like? Can we all crawl up to this ledge and take a look down so you can open it up? Because I'm curious how big it is. Or do I feel like it's a ledge that we could all crawl up to and just peer over and take a peek down, so it can be the drawing could be opened up?
Yeah.
Bunch of demons and a drow lady chained.
Let's go make this real quick. X1. Oops. I guess there's stairs over here.
The hell is that? Is that arms off to the side of him?
Yeah.
He's 4-armed beast.
Yeah.
Two big arms and 2 little arms.
Try to do an arcana to see what it is. Or history or something like that.
Asmodeus saved me. I'll actually say that. I'll go, what in the Asmodeus?
Puma's rock buddy. And then there's like some like miscellaneous ones kind of passed out. They smoked a little bit too much of the hookah around here.
Passed out what? Like demons like him?
Yeah. And then lesser ones, like lesser demons.
What is right in front of me here? Is this a wall?
It's just a wall, yeah.
I'm up against the wall. Okay, so I have to come this way.
There's ledge, and then yeah, there's stairs over here. But... So there, you notice there's a section that goes up around here, Van.
But I can take the stairs down, right?
Or
yeah,
do we
I think
just
they go up.
Or do we just ignore these people and continue to walk around? Like, does this go someplace else? Like, do we continue to walk around this? What's over on this side over here? Is this another ledge?
I don't know. Van can't see that far.
Like 45 feet.
Oh, you're looking from up top there?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a wall right here. You're inside the big.
Oh, there's a wall.
Thing.
Okay.
This is the wall, the fleshy stuff.
Do we want to engage these guys, or do we just want to walk past them?
All right, then give me a stealth roll since you're all up in their business.
I did say that we were crawling to the edge. Does that help?
No, you can get advantage.
Oof. Man.
Huh? However, they've been smoking a bit, so I'll give them disadvantage. Yeah, they don't seem to notice you. They just keep smoking.
I'm just curious what they're smoking. Stealthily move over here, and I'd like to see where this goes.
Okay. It comes around, and then you're kind of, there's the main wall on there.
It just dead ends?
And then, yeah, it just kind of goes.
Oh, it dead ends. Yeah. I'll come back and whisper to Van and go, it just dead ends, man. It looks like we got to go through these demons. And I'll come over here and say the same thing to Archon. That wall just dead ends over there. I think we're going to have to go through these guys. Do we want to jump them?
Sure.
And you said this chick was chained up.
Yeah.
Everybody else is passed out.
Mm-hmm.
I'd look over at the little demon girl thing and be like, okay, on the count of 3, we're going to go jump them, okay? See if she responds to that.
Yeah, she nods.
1, 2, 3, get them! And then, are we able to get a surprise round?
Sure, because they're... What, Van didn't roll one. Let's see what, if you
For
wanted.
what?
For a stealth, let's try to get a surprise on him.
Well, I'm wearing plate, so...
Yeah, we get disadvantage on it.
But you were giving us an advantage, so I guess I would just have a normal roll?
Sure.
Okay.
I roll a 10. It's better than me. Oh, that's with disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well, the first one was a 9, though.
I've got normal selected.
Yeah, that was your other one. No, man, that was your regular one anyways. Third one I got.
That's weird that it did disadvantage, because I have normal selected.
All right. Well, they don't seem to notice you because they're high.
Sweet.
So
let's drop them quick so we don't, because there's probably more bad guys to deal with.
Stuck in one. Reset that.
As quick as you can. Blind guy was quick. We're only going to get the one sneak on him before he's going to get to act. Well, at least Archon gets 2 swings.
Okay, Archon.
Alright. First things first. Boing.
Well, I'm hoping this is going to be the easy fight.
are we doing? I can't remember diagonals. 5 feet or alternating?
AL, they're all 5, no matter what.
Okay. 10, 15. This wall, I mean, is it just cloth? Is it metal? What is it?
What, this thing right here?
It's a ledge.
It's like made of this. It looks like this organic material that just kind of raises up a bit. I'd say raises probably up, I don't know, 10 feet.
Oh. Are we not on a ledge, so it's an actual wall in front of us? I thought it was a ledge.
Yeah, well, like I guess a ledge up.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's not a wall in front of us.
So they're actually 10 feet above us.
Yeah.
How did I go up to the... I swear to
I
God,
I thought you climbed up.
No, I said we crawled to the edge and looked down.
I don't know.
So,
we've been having a lot of miscommunication tonight, I guess.
shit. Well, that changed it up a bit. All right.
That's why when he came over here, I said there's stairs up going to the platform.
I thought you meant this platform.
Okay.
I guess when I was thinking of ledge, I was thinking like up, like the ledge is up there.
I don't know how we would see them if we were, you know what I mean? If they're 10 feet up.
Yeah. Well, I thought like I gave you advantage because I thought you were just like going up like this and peeking up around.
Well, depending on how tall they are, from back here at the back wall, I probably would have seen like their heads up there somewhere.
Yeah, because we can't even get to them in a single round. For surprise. Oh, whatever.
Okay, well, you know, if that's the case, if there's no way for me to actually get up there quickly.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I would start closer if that was the case.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd start like here then or something.
Why don't you just all put where you want to be, and then we'll start it from there.
All right, sounds good. Yeah, we're gonna have to run up to the platform then. Yeah, I don't want to waste a spell slot to Misty Step up.
Well, I was gonna say if I'm behind you, then I don't think I can squeeze past you guys, can I?
You can use somebody's space as long as they're a willing creature.
Okay. If that's
the
case,
halfling ability works on people that it's an unwilling creature, even though.
Right. Okay.
But willing creatures can go right through.
Okay, that
so
puts
you kind of go.
me
The rock is just like smoking a hookah, and he's like, you don't even see it. He's like, yeah, man, it's like
the giant demon bird is smoking.
Well, it took me 35 feet to get there, so yeah, I'm gonna take a couple of slashes at him.
Okay.
Oh, boom!
He's like, ow, man!
Whoa.
What are you doing?
And there's the second one.
Just chilling.
So we're looking at 24 points of damage.
All right, cool. Boom. Take like a crap ton of feathers off. He's like, dude, I just had that done. So he's surprised. Ban.
Okay. I'm going to run up and swing on that guy twice, too.
Okay. He's like, well, man, what's like, well, these
as
people
I'm running
coming
up,
from?
I Fwam, summon Dawnbringer.
Oh, shit. Man.
That's crazy.
Hits and hits.
So 26, 30 points of damage.
Jesus.
Nice.
Crixus times 2.
How much was it total?
30.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you definitely got its attention. You drew some blood on that, and you like cut him and cauterize it at the same time. He's like, "Whoa, dude! No, you're making me mad now." And this guy's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa!" And then doesn't have time to speak. Repeat.
Repeat's just going to get closer. How about the next person to hit?
Okay. Lancer.
All right, so come up to the edge here. First thing is he's going to use a X as a bonus action. Oh, why does it say spell level 2? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. What's going on? I don't know why I'm not able to cast Hex at any other level than 2. Not correct. Level 1 off. I don't know what the deal is. Wouldn't give me an option to cast at level 1. It's odd. And then I'm going to blast the rock once, twice. I don't know if it takes necrotic, but lowest hit was a 24. 28 force damage.
I'm doing on the vulture guy, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's hit.
28 force and 16 necrotic.
All right, what's the total?
28 plus 16, 38, 44. 44 damage.
All right, he's almost
Damn
dead.
it. Son of a bitch.
Almost dead.
No, it sucks. I don't get my bonus health thing. It's too bad.
All
right, that's my turn.
All right, end of round 1. Archon.
Okay. Well, I am going to turn around, and lo and behold, fancy that, I see homeboy not in good shape. So we're going to see if we can't finish him off.
Okay.
Poke him in the ribs.
First one, you chop his head off. Yeah. And just kind of, well, I guess it would poof after that. Poof. Back to the,
Okay.
to the
Sweet.
Or I guess crumpled dust, whatever, however it happens. All right. Did you want to step kind of over the body and then use your second attack on him?
Sure, why not?
I'll go ahead and just account that one.
Okay.
And so it's 9 slashing. Okay. He's like, hey man, why don't we just all sit and we can all smoke on the hookah? Come on. Man. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Sees your sword. He's like, whoa, 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 I could give you some information, please. And then Van, you hear was it Dawnbringer?
Yeah.
Dawnbringer, you hear her say, slay this creature in twain.
We're on the same page.
No, totally, man. No. It's like, oh!
Holy crap. 13 doesn't hit, does it?
No, it does not.
Look at that.
Wow.
25 points of damage, and then I'm gonna
crit.
I'm gonna divine smite on it.
So that's sword and then the radiant. Okay, so that's
just going. My character's just wondering why all of a sudden Van has a lightsaber. Like,
Hey, you didn't see the little halfling kid in the brown uniform? Bring it to him.
I'm like, what?
49 points of damage total.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Damn.
I'm kind of designed to fight these
that,
guys.
You probably didn't even notice my scratch.
That's sort of what the character's made for.
Yeah.
Demons and undead.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. He's like,
with this
well, if you ain't gonna listen, I'm gonna have to put you in pain.
Bring it on, thing.
Drug addict demon with 4 arms.
Let's see, what can this thing do? What? Come on. So you're just like, yo, just like chill, man. And you see like, what is this? Is this? Yeah. It's just like, yo, man, chill. And you feel something like the words when it says chill, they kind of like reverberate in your ears, Ben. And it's just like you hear chill, 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 chill. So roll a Constitution saving throw.
Is it like a charm effect?
Oh wait, hang on.
Because I'm immune to those.
It is not. Actually, I don't think. Hang on, there might not be a saving throw. How many hit points do you have?
5 million.
75 hit points. Okay. Single word of power that can overwhelm the mind of one creature. Dumbfounded. If the target has 150 hit points or fewer, it is stunned. So Van is stunned.
I am stunned. Stunned.
Like, wow.
What? How long does that last for?
Ever.
Forever.
No, it doesn't.
Heart stops.
I'm not going to tell you how long it lasts. I don't even know what icon to use. I don't think we've ever done stone, have we? Crap. We'll just be like, hell. I don't know, man. We'll just use the insane one, I guess.
Oh, I was going to use the clock.
Oh, well, sure, that'll work. Oops, you just killed me. So, okay, so the stunned target must make a Constitution saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Boo.
All right. That's his turn. Repeat.
He's just going to get closer and try to do his little distract thing. Kind of floating. Maybe he'll even float above Van's head like, don't hit him. Don't hit him. Don't hit this guy. And then I'm going to, as a bonus action, move my Hex over to him. And I am going to blast him. Just going to move a little closer because I'm going to blast him. And I'm going to try to push him as well away from me. Hopefully get him off Van's ass a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. First one would be an advantage, which was 22. And then 17 and 27. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Okay. So I've got 13, 20. Does he have any immunities or resistance against necrotic?
Not that you know of.
Well, I'm just asking so I can add it all up for you then. 13, 26, 40.
You do notice that he does seem affected by your Hex.
Perfect. So 40 plus... Wow. Is that right? Wow, 40 plus another 12, 52, 53 total damage.
53?
Yep. And I'd move him up to a total of 30 feet away. So it hits something.
Yeah, it hits the wall here.
Boom. And that's my turn.
You just pushed him into Archon.
This Archon can move.
It's true. Archon.
right. Whackety whack.
First one hits, second one misses.
Okay.
That is not the right amount of damage. I should be doing more damage than that, actually.
Yeah, these guys. Yeah, there's a bigger picture.
He's an ugly cuss.
Yeah. All right, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, so.
I guess I try to get out of stun.
Yeah, that's all you can do this round. And then, oh, I guess you can move after your. Oh no, it says the end of your turn, so never mind. Ooh, 7.
Yeah, I'm not doing much.
Damn, yeah, you're still stunned. All right. Okay. He turns around to Archon and is like, "Man, this is just so crazy." And then she's like, "Wow." And you guys just need to leave me alone, man. I just want to like sit here and smoke all day. And Archon.
Supposed to talk to these like good guys? I don't know.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, just Archon. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Not even.
Ouch. You are confused.
Derp.
You need to move 5 feet closer.
Right.
I don't know if it would have helped him that much this round. But, so, you cannot take reactions, and you must roll a d10 at the start of each of your turns to determine your behavior for that turn.
Thank God there's not 2 of these fuckers in the room.
Okay, and that's his turn. Repeat.
Repeat's just going to get closer and keep trying to squawking at him. Brock, don't fuck with him. Brock, don't do it. And then I will try to blast this thing into oblivion till it's dead. That's my go. At least I don't see a bunch of chunking hit points missing from my teammates.
Actually, he's gonna move too. Before repeat, sorry.
Okay. Come at me.
Yeah, he's gonna come over to you.
Yep.
So repeat might go towards him. I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. The repeat will go up there. Does he have any metal on him or anything like that?
No, it looks just bare naked.
Shit. Okay, so that will change it up. Well, I'm still going to do it. First hit will be at not disadvantage or anything, but the next 2, well, I guess if the first one hits and pushes him away, then I'll be able to get the other 2 at regular. Otherwise, the next 2 are going to be disadvantaged. So this one's important to hit. 25.
Right. You hit him.
And then as I push him away, the other 2 will be at normal, which I'm sure everything.
How many feet back?
Well, I'll push him 30 if I can, if it'll probably knock him into Archon down there. But
yeah, I guess it can't knock them down though, right?
Yeah, no, it can't knock them down. Unfortunately, it can
So-
blow them off edges though. If there's like an edge, cliffs are great for this thing.
I'm saying like he'd have to stop there, right? He can't like knock over Archon.
Yeah, he can't push through people.
Okay.
It's kind of silly in that regards. 20, 34 force, 40, 46 damage total. Hopefully that kills it.
All right, you take him out.
All right, I'm gonna run up and check on my friends to see what's wrong with them.
Smoke in the abyss.
Before I talk to this,
Once it's
this
gone, do
elf
I
there.
stay confused?
Hang on, I think that was actually. Let me see. That was concentration. So yeah, you're not confused anymore.
What about
Sweet.
the stun effect?
The stun effect was not concentration. So
I'll continue to shake.
roll
hands.
a saving throw.
There we go.
Yeah, that was power word stun.
Sheepers.
Yeah. Constitution saving throw. All right, you're out of it now. You see the drow woman just kind of like frightened and scared.
I used Knobbringer and cut her chains off.
All right, she's just kind of like just kind of covering herself.
Is she wounded or anything?
She doesn't seem so, but she just looks a little like torn up where the chains were around her wrist.
Okay, I'll hold her wrist and lay on hands for a point to heal
Okay.
the damage of that and to give that warm, reassuring Torm glow.
All right. She says, "Thank you."
Can't cure that stutter, unfortunately.
Yeah, she seems kind of scared, more or less. She's just trying to. She looks very malnourished, though. So you see, like it's some kind of like spit in her eyes and stuff. Like at least you hope that's spit. You're not sure, but yeah. She doesn't say anything. She does not look you in the eye.
Well, I'll dig out my water flask and some iron rations and go. Here you go.
She says, "Thank you again."
What else is in here? Oh, it seems like we're dealing with another wall or something. Oh, is that a door?
Yeah, it's another weird orifice door.
Did
Did you ever play that? What was that game? I think it was called Prey. Did you ever play that game? It's an old first-person shooter, but it was about this Native American guy, and a UFO landed and took his girlfriend, and so
I remember that.
Yeah, that was a badass game. I remember. It's old, but it was good.
God, that was from like 99.
Dude, that a long time ago. But do you remember those doors that looked like buttholes, and they would go?
They would iris open, right?
Yeah, it was like the UFO craft was like bio. What do they call it? It was real big back then.
Biomechanical.
Yeah, biomechanical. That was a big thing in like the 90s, I think. Like just it's like biomechanical. It's the wave of the future. You grow a human ear in a lab for a microphone. You know, it's like,
I'm gonna ask that drow woman if she's seen the high priestess that we're looking for.
let's see what she knows. She. She just says, the only thing she really knows is that she tells you that this half of the tower that is solid and looks normal is mostly filled with living quarters for the Dark Prince's closest followers. Though I have not seen most of them for more than a day. They might be in the other tower. I know that Metlidum and Bexron were still in here, obviously. And when she says Bexron, she pointed to where the guy with the forearms was.
Is there anything around him, around his body, that any kind of hints or clues or
no, his body's
documentation?
gone.
Oh, it disappeared. Any documentation or something like in that room? Just a bunch of demon weed. I might take some of that demon weed too. You never know.
So, yeah. So there is some demon weed. There is.
I'm gonna take a handful of demon weed.
It's they're called demonic. They're called demonic herbs. So what's her name eventually comes up in here. She seems kind of like lollygagging. The goat stumbles up the stairs, and you see her. She's trying to smoke the hookah. And she starts coughing. She starts throwing up all over the side of this thing.
Who, the woman we just rescued?
No, the girl, Elisande.
Oh. We're like, whoa. God knows what that'll do to you now.
And she's like, oh, no. And then she kind of stumbles over here. And then she picks up a bottle of alcohol and tries to take a sip. And she's like, spits it out. Oh!
I look at Ben and be like, dude, that is no little girl. I don't know what is going on there.
I don't know what's happening there either.
She's murdering people, doing drugs, and then hard liquor. I mean, come on now.
She gives off a demonic aura, but the goat gives off a celestial one. I don't know what's happening.
Balance each other out. I don't know.
I'm going to tell that drow woman to make her way through the castle to the base of it, and we have people waiting there, and to look for an elven woman named Elenil, and that she'll take care of her.
Does she have anything on her first, or you said she's malnourished, but she doesn't have anything on her, like any notes?
No, she's like barely. I mean, she's like, wearing like this. I mean, barely covering her body. She's just.
All right.
I mean, she looked like kind of like sex slave kind of thing.
Oh, jeez.
So,
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So Ellen will take care of her.
So you notice that the hookah is gold plated and is probably fetch about 500 gold.
Oh man!
And you notice that kind of laying on the ground next to where he was at, you see a potion.
Yeah, kind of. Does it have "drink me" written on it? Because I'm picking up an Alice in Wonderland vibe from this room.
Yeah. Sure, it says "drink me."
I go no. But I'll hey, we want to stash that hookah. I just grabbed the herbs, but I guess it makes sense if the herbs in the hookah? Is there like a stash of herbs as well?
Yeah, there'd probably be like a little pouch.
All right, I'll grab that pouch and then I'll grab the hookah and be like, anybody want this? Anybody? Oh, nobody. Okay, great, thanks. Deal with it later. But we'll snatch that up.
Let's see. Who picks up the potion? So yeah, make sure you mark that in your equipment for now. Just 1 pound.
1 pound of
no, the herbs will probably be a quarter of an ounce.
Quarter a baggie. I'll put a baggie of. That's what we're putting in. Baggie full of demonic.
Did somebody open the potion?
I was dealing with the herbs, so apparently if it's strong enough to jack up demons, it's strong enough to probably jack us up.
Yeah, it's like that drove.
I suppose Archon can grab the potion.
All right. Do you open it?
Yeah, I'll open it and take a sniff of it.
All right. It doesn't really kind of seem to have much of an odor, but you hear that it's bubbling.
Ooh.
And you see when you open it, steam comes out. And it almost is like as if it's boiling.
Ooh. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'll recap it.
Okay.
Call that sanitizer. Organ sanitizer. All right, who wants to go touch the orifice?
I'll do it.
All right, I'm going to just kind of tease Ban a little bit. Like, go ahead and touch that starfish, buddy. Touch that starfish. See what happens. Go right ahead. There you go. Gentle, gentle.
You touch it?
Unfortunately.
When he does that, I'm going to make an ooh noise. Ooh.
Yeah, it just kind of opens up.
Oh, it likes you.
And what do we see? What do we have? Let's see. Okay, so this is there you go. Areas.
Anybody else worried that this little girl's going to start stabbing us in the back?
I don't know.
That is a really tiny room.
You see her? She's poking some of the demons that are asleep on the pillows near the side. Huh?
She's coup de grace on them.
No, she's just poking them, like seeing if she can get them awake.
I'd be like, hey, stop that. There.
She looks up at you. She like puts her hands to the side really quick, like she goes, huh? What?
Shh, we don't want them awake.
Oh, yes.
Sleepy time.
Yes.
All right.
So in here, do you go in, Dan? Do you go through the orifice?
Closet?
Sure.
All right. So basically, in here, you see a stairway leading down.
Yeah, I guess that's where I go.
It is the only feature in this long, narrow room.
This is the broom closet of the dungeon. All right. Anything else in here?
This place is weird.
Yeah. Can I determine why there was a certain door there? I mean, what is the purpose of this room? Is there anything stored?
I don't know, man. It's just like this living kind of. I'm gonna say, if you saw that game, it would look almost just like it. Where it's just like, I don't know. It doesn't look like it was really planned. It almost looks like you're inside of some kind of living organism.
Living creature?
Yeah.
Creepy.
It's not like literal stairs. It's just kind of jagged, like, areas that go down.
I will, because it's probably easier. I'll give guidance to repeat and have him stealthily fly down the stairs a little bit to take a peek and make sure there's not. I don't want to walk downstairs and be like, hey, 50 demons. And I'll look through his eyes. Yeah. 24. I'll be like, be sneaky. Actually, hey, he does get advantage. I'm sorry. 19. I'll be like, be sneaky. Repeat.
Here, I'll just reveal this for everybody.
Okay, I just don't want to, in case we walked into a room with like, hey, 4 demons are chilling. Roll initiative. What?
So look to your right. You see the stairs going down here, and see a circular room that contains a rack, an iron maiden, and numerous other implements of pain. A table with manacles at its corners is placed over a padlocked trapdoor.
Huh. Looks like a torture room, but it's empty.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell that to everybody. Looks like a torture room down there, but there's nobody there, and there's a padlocked door. I said, let's check it out. Did that noise come from the downstairs area?
What noise?
Oh, you guys didn't hear something? I thought he was adding something. Something just went.
That was a Harley. This dude has a Harley that lives by me.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought, because I can't tell with Jason. He throws in fucking sound effects all the time. I'm like, okay, what the hell was that?
It was
like
a
That was the sound of American Thunder.
Yeah, I thought it was like a rolling stone or something like that.
What was it? That gnomish chopper you can get in WoW.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It says Pone on the license plate.
Yeah, that thing's bitching. And it has a sidecar that pops out if you're a passenger.
Yeah, I can't believe they put that kind of shit in there. It's awesome. It's been around for many years.
Yeah. It's kind of steampunky looking.
Yeah.
All right, so we're down in this thing here. I'd like to thoroughly check everything out besides the padlocked door. Make sure there's nothing crazy like around the...
No,
Like
it's just implements of torture.
Any way I can determine how long they've been since they've been used?
Sure. I guess... I don't know, what would that be, survival? Or would it be medicine? I'm not sure which one it would be. So, yeah, they don't look like they've been used for a very, very long time.
Okay, so pretty much abandoned room. We want to check the trapdoor for traps. The trapdoor for traps. I'd like to check the trapdoor for traps.
Alright, hang on. So... Well, that's great. Okay. Would you roll a perception roll?
Perception. Oh, crap.
Nope.
This isn't going to be good when I'm going to be confident. A 10. Do I see traps with a 10?
Nah, you don't see none.
Alright, guys, this thing looks safe, man. I don't know. How are we going to get this lock off? Take a closer look at the lock. Don't we have anybody here to pick it? So I don't know if we have something to kick it or something or break it off.
Don't have any thieves' tools?
I mean,
someone could try a strength check.
I activate Dawnbringer, or I could cut it in half.
Yeah, just bang. Use a lightsaber. Yeah, can you break a? Can you break a? It's a magical blade that pops out of a hilt. Can you break it? Is it possible to break the blade of a magical blade?
Probably not break the blade. I mean, in theory, I guess you could break the hilt.
Break the hilt. Well, in that case, I say go to town, slashing with this magical ethereal blade, going till you snap the damn.
I would try to just strength break it first. I mean,
right. Well, you don't want to fall down. You'll break it. And you'll go tumbling down. I got it.
I've got a strength of 18. I mean,
you're gonna bust through it.
I'm no Crixus.
Just give me a strength check.
Okay.
It'll be the longest stairwell down in the history of the game. You're gonna roll for 300 yards.
I don't think that gets the job.
I mean, this thing is like secured as all get out.
Say, pull out that fancy little lightsaber thing you got. That I think that'll pop that bitch right off.
All right, roll for an attack.
I want to see this thing in action. Showing. Oh yeah.
God dang. What's the total?
21.
All right, you get kind of cut it a bit, and it seems to kind of cut it and then melt some of it too. You think one more hit might do the job?
They're like, oh, it's not a true lightsaber. Go right through.
All right, yeah, you kind of go again, and you're like, and you hit it, and then you wind up going and cutting the lock.
Is it like a lightsaber where the other it's all hot yet and melted? You know, it's like melted metal.
I don't know. I guess, yeah, sure.
Huh. I'll go over to this side.
So I guess this door would be.
However it flips open, I'll flip it. I'll reach to flip it open.
Okay, let me see. Where does this go?
Lip.
Oh, okay. So this goes. All right, you open the door.
Yep, I'll flip her open. Bloop.
Okay, you open it and you see a rusty ladder that descends.
Nice. I'll send Repeat down very stealthily and look through his eyes to make sure there's not a thing of a bunch of damn demons walking into.
Okay, look to your right. That's what you see. It descends into a small, bare, circular room.
Just like this one? About the same size?
No, look to your right.
Oh, sorry. Oh, it's a smaller room. What's that black thing in the middle? The little
ladder.
Dumbbell. That's the ladder?
Yeah.
So repeat doesn't see anything, just a small... I said, that's kind of weird. I guess I'll descend it, go down slowly, and take a good look around, see if there's like a secret door or something weird that there'd be a hatch to come down.
Alright, give me a perception check, disadvantage.
Perception disadvantage. 20.
Wow. You don't find any secret doors, but you do find a few bloodstains on the floor.
Weird. And they look recent?
No.
Oh. What area? Do they go to like a wall or something?
Yeah, they're just kind of scattered as if maybe they threw something down here and it... Like, maybe somebody they tortured and they just threw down here for a while and locked them up.
And there's no body though?
No body.
Can I do a medicine check to maybe see how long that blood's been there maybe or something?
Sure.
$15?
Let's see. I'm gonna say, probably over 100 years.
So I'm seeing blood from 100 years?
Yeah.
And that's what I believe? I don't even know how I'm going to report this. I'm going to come back up and be like, okay, guys, here's what I think is down there. There's this small circular room that goes to nothing, but it looks like a body was thrown down there, and there's some dried blood that's 100 years old. I can't even, that doesn't make any sense, but that's what I believe. So I don't know if you guys want to check it out, see if you can see anything different. Seems crazy. But there's nothing there now, so I don't know.
Well, so they locked whoever it was down there as a prisoner.
But he's not there now.
Or that's the dead body they locked down there.
No, there's no dead body. It's just blood.
Huh.
100-year-old, which doesn't make sense. I don't know how I know this, but 100. It looks like 100-year-old dried blood. What the hell does 100-year-old dried blood look like?
That is really weird.
Any writing on the door? Little hatch or anything?
No.
Can I check this room for secret doors?
Which
This
room?
big room? This big room that I'm in?
Okay.
Don't know where else we could go. Oh, that's going to be a good one. 28. There's a secret door in this room, and I didn't find it. I don't fucking know what else to tell you. Anything interesting in this room? Any cracks in the wall? Tiny orifices? Tiny little starfish that need to be expanded?
No.
Is there
So-
anything invisible on this floor or down in that dungeon room?
Oh, that'd be a good idea for you to go down and look at maybe with
no.
your ethereal
You don't see
sight.
anything.
Anything ethereal?
You look down into the trapdoor?
Yeah.
No, you don't see anything.
Well, the only other area
So-
we didn't look at was over here.
Is there an area there? Oh, that'd suck if there was a door
Well,
there
one
all of a sudden.
thing that I just did notice is that this map is really, really confusing. So I guess there's apparently stairs that go up here, and then these stairs are also going up as well.
Oh, okay. I was
So,
like, dude,
yeah.
we've checked out everything.
I know this
I'd be
map.
like,
God, this map is.
all right. I'll be
So
like,
back over here.
yep, checked everything out.
Yeah, because this is just this is,
All right, so now we are going. This was up, so now we can go down. Is that correct?
you can go up more, like up
Oh, we can go
even
up.
further.
We can go up more.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll go up more, or I'll send repeat up first to just to poke his head to make sure there's not a group of demons as we just walk up there.
Okay, let me see. Uh,
17.
All right, let me read this first because I don't want to reveal too much.
Okay.
Okay, so you go up here. Okay.
I mean, you can show it to us as long as there's not a bunch of shit ton of demons.
I just, well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not quite sure. So you see a short wall separates the stairs down from the rest of the room. Okay, short wall separates the stairs down. So I'm assuming that they're talking about this right here. So if you look a bit down, this is kind of where you're coming up. And apparently you're not supposed to be able to find the doors, but they have the freaking doors on the map, so it's kind of stupid. You're supposed to be able to have to search for the orifices, not just know where they are. So I'm going to try not to reveal them.
So you're just feeling walls all over and going, I think I found a starfish, guys.
Pretty much.
You just keep fingering the walls until it opens up.
Pretty much, yeah. So
this is the room we're climbing up into.
I've never been a fan of secret doors, and it's the only way to go. I hate modules that have that in. I think that's so dumb because I always think secret doors should be like for things like bonus treasure.
Right.
Like if you were able to if you were able to find it, great, you got bonus treasure. That's awesome. But I mean, if it's the only way to go to make the mission happen, what you're just supposed to keep looking forever until you find the secret door, then it's not much of a secret.
Pretty much.
You've played Tomb of Horrors, right?
You mean Tomb of Annihilation?
Well, Tomb of Horrors,
Tomb of
the
Horrors.
original Tomb of Horrors.
I
There was
haven't.
nothing but secret doors
Yeah,
everywhere.
I just think it's all stupid. I mean, if it's for loot, you're like, oh,
But
great.
that's a specific type of dungeon too. Like if you know you're going into that type of dungeon, that's, I guess that would be.
That's all you look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a short wall separates the stairs down from the rest of the room. And god dang, I didn't realize it was that late. So we might, I don't know. After I describe this, we might cut for the night. But,
Is there is there demons in the room for a combat?
hang on, I'm just trying to.
Okay.
This is just really weird. They're giving, man. It's just this map, dude. It's like they're giving away too much crap.
One of these days we should all play. I'd even DM that one for you guys if you wanted to.
So
play,
even
Lost Mines.
Oh, Fandelver.
I think it's a great. I think it was
it's
one
a really
of the
good
best
yeah.
modules.
I'm running
it
out
really
right
is
now
good.
for some people.
It's a shit ton of magic items technically for tier 1, but it's really good. And there's a couple secret doors in there. I think that were
there's like some stuff that's
well
classified
played.
as rare for tier 1 in there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
It's
but it's awesome.
But it was also
my range
it was
is still tier 1.
Are you doing it online? I have some high res maps for the whole thing. It's amazing.
I do too. So apparently there's a short wall that separates the stairs down from the rest of the room. Behind it is another set of stairs. So this is the other set of stairs, I guess. Are you flying around?
No, I just all I wanted him to do is just to kind of peek up there to make sure because I don't want to walk up there and then all of a sudden we just walk into a combat. So if he peeks up and doesn't see a whole bunch of demons standing there, then
all right. Well, have him roll me a stealth roll.
I did.
Oh, you did?
17.
Okay, 17.
And I'm looking through his eyes when he goes up. And basically telling everybody, hey, the coast is clear. Or, oh shit. Not clear.
Oh, man. Of course, not in the compendium.
Yeah, Lost Mine's got a couple of secret doors in there, but they're not critical. They're things that just, if you find them,
yeah, he's nobody sees to see him, but he does see remember those guys that kept that could fly, and then one of them charmed Crixus and had him start attacking you, and they kept going around the corner. And then y'all had such a harm, and y'all were in water with the two.
Yeah, it was like a male
floating.
Was it like a male succubus or something like
kind
that?
Kind of. It was a Cambion. So you see one of those. I think a male, and you see two drow standing guard around the corner.
Drow are standing guard.
Yeah, you see that they look like they're gambling, and they could probably be easily distracted.
What are they wearing for arm? Do they have? I don't know why there's drow here helping out the demons. Do they have? Are they wearing anything, like any colors or anything?
They're just wearing. Let's see, they're wearing. They're wearing just normal studded leather and a shield. They probably would have on their shields 6-fingered hand.
That's interesting. So I will.
I mean, not all drow are going to be on the same team. So.
Yeah, I guess not. So I'm going to come back down and say, you ain't going to believe what I see up there, guys. Remember that thing that made Crixus go crazy and want to kick our asses? Yep, one of them up there. And two drow look like they're playing some kind of card game. But they're not prisoner drow because on their shields. Yeah,
well,
I see the 6
I'm
fingers.
assuming that your other character told him that story because he wouldn't have known about that.
Oh, okay, that's right. Okay, good point. So I would say,
that's right. Your character did not see that character, so you don't know what it is.
So I have to say, I don't know. There's something over there. It's like a demonic creature because it has got wings, right?
Yeah, it would have wings.
I said some demonic winged creature over in the corner, and hanging out next to him, I guess, is two drow. They're playing cards, but they got their shields have the 6-finger hand on it. So, dude, I don't know. I don't know what the hell that thing is over there. Some flying demon dude. That's what it looks like to me, guys. So I don't know. But that's what I would probably describe it at. How far away from the stairwell was the first enemy?
You go up the stairs and there was a wall, and then kind of behind the wall they were sitting all there in the area.
So how far is that? Like, if we were to run up there and attack, are they within 30 feet or are they way further?
So if you went up the stairs and then went around the wall, or from the stairs?
From where you can, if we can be behind the wall, I'm just curious how much room is there if we were to jump and attack these guys.
So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, 20. So we could get a jump on them. So I'll describe everybody like that and ask you, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to try to sneak around them, or do you want to just try to kill them? They got 6 fingers on their shield.
I don't want to leave these guys behind us.
Okay.
But if we're going to do it, we need to run on that Cambion guy fast.
Well, I didn't say all I said was it's a winged demon, basically. A winged demon looking thing.
We got to run on the demon fast. And then we can turn around and face the drow at our leisure.
What looked more dangerous to me? Did the armed drow look more dangerous, or this winged demon thing? Because it's humanoid
winged
size, right?
demon.
Okay, I would say, all right, winged demon it is.
Works for me.
All right, so you just want to go ahead and start that next week?
I'm good with that.
Sure.
Yeah, it's quarter after 8 here. So.
Yeah, it's quarter after, and then I gotta take my kid to school tomorrow morning. So
hey, all good, man.
That's fine.
Cool. All right, we'll leave it here. Hopefully, we can get a jump on these guys. And I got a feeling if Crixus shows up, it's going to be more stuff, though. It'll change You
A couple
said
of more
what?
dudes will come wandering in.
There's another dude hanging out there like, "Oh, I didn't see that fourth one. I'm sorry. Funny.
I'm trying to think. Did everybody should be the same level now, right? Because of the long rest. Did anybody level?
13 as far as I know.
I'm 13.
Okay. Yeah, I guess everybody's 13 then. Okay.
Yeah, I'm 13.
14's a big one for me because my
I
sorcerer
wonder if Crix
and
is
warlock
leveled.
are at a weird level thing, so that's where we get 5th level spell slots.
I'm trying to remember if Crix is leveled. I don't think he did yet. He's almost there though. He's almost 14. After this, man, we're gonna have to really decide on if we're gonna do a book or we're just gonna do modules. Because if we're gonna do a book, we can only do really just one chance to do it because they're gonna be level 15 pretty quick. So, or level 14 like, after this probably. So, but anywho, we got plenty of time to decide that. And then we gotta, with Crixus leaving, yeah, we're just going to try to do the most, get the most
out we
out of
can.
him, yeah.
We'll see what his schedule could be. I don't know. Maybe something will work. If not, it's too bad.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we'll see you. Hopefully, see you next week.
Yeah, man. We'll see.
All right, sounds good.
Hey, peace
Yeah,
out.
sure.
Have a great
Hasta
one.
mañana.